Hello, friends. Hi. Cassandra Joan Butler here, Agent 56 with the Cosmic Intelligence Agency. Very proud member to be an agent for this wonderful platform where you can learn astrology and meet wonderful astrologers from around the world and just expand your learning. So, friends, here we are on this lovely bonus eve of the extra day of the solar year, right? It's leap year. And we're leaping into the 29th of February tomorrow. But today was kind of an interesting day. And so my question for you, we had Saturn, let me tell you the exact time. Saturn, grumpy old man, next to the sun this afternoon around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's Eastern time. And I don't know about you, but I accomplished a lot in this. Here is Mallory. I accomplished a lot, but wherever you find Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, or Gemini, you may have felt this urgency to get things going, to get things moving, to master something in a new way. So I was checking out the Sabian symbol for that particular configuration. I just couldn't wait to share it with you. An aviator pursues his journey flying through ground obscuring clouds. Have you ever gone through well, not your entire life? I mean, although I can make an argument, sometimes I've done this, just going through life with a promise and a prayer. But have you ever gone through a situation? Well, I know if you're in Western New York, you definitely have experienced this, going through a blinding snowstorm. And tonight the weather's kind of funky out there. I got out of my home and I just needed to get into my very quiet office tonight to speak with you because it's kind of a raging storm and the degrees changed by 40 degrees in a period of a couple of hours. So this Sabian symbol today is reflecting on the aviator going on his journey, and he's getting rid of the clouds, and he's still going full speed ahead. It's that type of day that no matter what's in front of you, obscuring your goals, you're still having that promise, that faith of hanging on and being faithful and continuing the journey no matter what. Did anyone have a day like that today? Especially if you're Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces, or Virgo, or you have those signs deriving in your chart somehow as, the sun, the moon, the rising sign. Well, in any case, think about that and let me know. Yep, Louise said, be patient. And yes, patience is the way through those clouds. Like just doing one step at a time and having that perseverance and having faith you can see through the clouds. You're Pisces, Louise. Okay. Yeah, you did, Alicia. Okay, interesting. Yeah, feel free to share. I'm interested in hearing from you folks. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Happy snowy Wednesday, right, Alicia? It's snowing out there in Storm. And Leslie, Dawn, Kathy, hello, dear. Hi, Janet. Very windy night. Happy birthday, Janet. I know it's a little late, but I think I mentioned that on Facebook. Happy birthday, all you gorgeous Pisces people out there. Hello. Hi, Donna. Hi, Julie. Yes, I was a little late. I was obscured to the clouds, Louise. So big hello. Yeah, it's a big theme right now. Absolutely. You had to keep the faith, said Leslie. Yeah, when we're going on with I think there's an expression, something in a prayer. It's that type of day because Saturn can sometimes constrict, but Saturn has a bad rap. I think Saturn really is the manifester. So no matter what you are trying to accomplish, Saturn is pushing the sun and moving you forward. And that was one of today's energies. Tonight, friends, I'm going to talk about the disseminating cycle, which is technically tomorrow. And I'm also going to talk about the last quarter square, which is our last chance to complete our wishes, our hopes, and our dreams of the new moon of February 9th, right? So we had that beautiful Lunar New Year. We had the new moon on the 9th of February, and we're rounding out the Aquarian cycle, even though, again, we're in the sign of Pisces. Not to confuse things, but we start a new moon starts that 30-year cycle or 30-day cycle. And then through that 30-day cycle, the sun often will go into the next sign. Does that make sense? I hope. I hope. Anyway, you're listening to Cosmic Connections, and we always talk a little astrology and do a little mediumship here on Wednesday nights. So I'm all excited about life. I really am. I like this time of year. I'm a water sign, so when the sun is in Pisces, I feel reinvigorated, even though the weather outside doesn't correspond with my mood. And I am feeling much better. Thank you, Susan. Hi, Jamie from lovely California. I was there on February 9th for the Lunar New Year. I was at the beautiful Conscious Life Expo presenting and met some fabulous people and networked and had a grand time. And I am going to be announcing some new endeavors that I'll be doing soon. So I'm really super excited about that. So I'll leave that till next time. But I'm feeling better. I was really under the weather and feeling much better. So I hope you all are feeling well as well. Hi, Tina, Michelle, Darlene. So the next new moon in Pisces. So the next new moon, I believe, is in 20 degrees, Caroline, and that's on the 10th of March. And that's when we restart everything. If I recall, it's at 20 degrees. So it's a 20-degree Pisces on the 10th. And that's when we set our intentions for the Pisces part of our charts. But we're still finishing up Aquarius, which was also at 20 degrees on the 9th of February. All right. Oh, fabulous, Sue. That's exciting. Perfect. I think that you'll really understand the Sabian symbol for today, right? Because it's the idea of the aviator in the clouds and is going for the goal, is still feeling a little obstructed, but the clouds start to clear and they're going for their goal. So congratulations on that house. Hi, Jojo. And happy birthday to you too, darling, beautiful Pisces. I have a lot of Pisces people in my life. No wonder I have Pisces is an important part of my chart. Well, in any case, I'm all over the map here. Let's get focused, friends. Like I get focused. I don't feel like being focused tonight. I'm just in one of those moods. I could just talk to you all night, but I have some other appointments yet this evening. Okay, so we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about, so that Saturn and the sun together is kind of like a mini new cycle that happened today. You go to where 9 degrees, 10 degrees of Pisces is in your chart. It kind of also felt a little restrictive too, like heavy, like weight. But remember, Saturn, like every single one of the planets has a shadow side and a positive side. The positive side of Saturn is manifestation, is getting things straight, is getting things accomplished, it's grounding things. The negative side of Saturn is fear and self consciousness or self criticism. All right. So Saturn's still in Pisces until 14th of February of 2026. It makes its little ingress next year into Aries. But as we are going through the Pisces sign, Saturn is asking us that never-ending word, which is faith and trust. All right, because Pisces is a very spiritual energy. And when we talk about the lunation of the last quarter square, you'll really understand that connection to spirituality and naming the spirituality during this particular phase. So let's talk a little bit about the next week. And this is what we call disseminating phase. The disseminating phase technically is tomorrow, and on leap day, and that's when the moon is going to be in Scorpio. By the way, the moon goes into Scorpio tonight, Eastern Standard Time, very soon at 10:09 tonight. All right, 10:09. So you Scorpios pay heed. So, but the disseminating phase is when we were talking about the revelation we received over this past weekend's full moon. So we have the full moon on Saturday, and now we're processing whatever conclusions or revelations or ideas or inspirations that may have come your way. All right. So between tomorrow Thursday and Sunday, process, talk about things. Maybe in disseminating fashion, there's paperwork you have to take care of. Take care of your taxes, return emails. Oh, goodness, when I wasn't feeling well, I dropped the ball on getting back to people. So take care of all that busy work and that paperwork in the next few days, starting tomorrow. And again, the highlight of today and tomorrow is the lineup of the Sun, Saturn, and Mercury, doing what we must do, doing our obligations, our responsibilities, especially regarding communications, right? And or thinking, and trying to step away from negative thinking, depressed thinking, fear-based thinking. It's easy to do when Saturn's involved, right? Saturn's a grumpy old man, and sometimes he could be whispering in our ear that sense of, oh gosh, you're not good enough, or this isn't good enough, or you're too old, you're too young, all those things, right? That's Saturn speak. And so we want to calm down the Saturn speak and turn up the volume for faith, hope, and trust. Capital T, trust. By the way, this is just an aside, but I want to remind you all of two very important things. On Friday, I'm meeting with anyone who wants to meet with me virtually. I'll send you a link, and or in person. I love in person at the Amherst Community Church on 77 Washington Highway off of Main Street. Please come by on Friday at 7. We're going to do a meditation. We're going to be doing message work. It's a kind of a free-for-all, and we'll be doing a lot of good healing work in anticipation of the great solar eclipse of 2024. All right, so it's all eclipse all the time in the next month, friends. And of course, one more thing, the rooms available that I have at the Stellar Retreat Center, if you're thinking about coming, please don't delay, because I'm going to be running out of rooms soon. I'll feed you. We'll heal each other. We'll be doing drum circles and all sorts of wonderful hands-on healing and lots of classes, of course, with astrology. And we'll be exploring the inner child and also the draconic chart. A lot of fun, wonderful activities at this serene environment. And don't worry, when you're at the Stella Niagara retreat, you won't have to worry about getting stuck in traffic, because now they're talking about in Western New York, they're going to be closing down highways because of the eclipse. Oh my goodness. Back to disseminating. So this is all ties in. Chiron is conjunct the North Node. It's going to be the calling card of 2024. Chiron, the wounded healer, next to the North Node, which is our path. What type of path are we all on, dear friends? We're on the path of Aries. We're on the path of Aries, which is emboldening us and making us courageous enough to say, hello, world, here I am. I have something to share. What? I'm sorry, something came up from Microsoft. It was very strange. We're emboldening ourselves to say, I matter. I want to contribute to the world. I have an Aries part of my chart that needs to be acknowledged and validated, and I want to give and contribute to the world. That's one of the hallmarks of this incredible eclipse experience. Whether you're in Buffalo and actually visualizing it or seeing it or not seeing the sun, and there's the secret therein of having the light disappear and coming back. There's a very profound way about that. But wherever you are on the planet, dear friends, this solar eclipse has Chiron attached to it. And today and this week, Chiron is attached not to the eclipse, but to the North Node. It's reminding us of our specialness. And that's not egotistical. That's not narcissistic. In fact, it's the opposite of narcissism. It's saying that you are special and you want to contribute and unleash your light. That's the keynote of 2024, one of them. All right, so, and this is the keynote for this week as well. Then we have Pluto trine Black Moon Lilith. We love that, right? Black Moon Lilith, that feisty little energy that's in the shadows, in the fringe. And Pluto, the great transformer, Mr. Hades, he's empowering her in a trine to let go of the truth. Let it go. Let the truth go. Let us know the truth. Let's uncover what's really going on beneath the surface in our personal lives, in the outer lives, all of this. So that's kind of what's happening here. We might be having wonderful conspiracy story time during this disseminating cycle. Do you know what happened? Well, it's not a conspiracy. It really is. That type of energy. Jupiter is opposite the moon. That's going to be opposite the moon. And when it's opposite the moon, that takes place exactly at 8:40 tomorrow evening. We can have an explosion of emotions, but it's also a sense of uncovering, releasing, and being, I want to say the word truthful. Get the truth out tomorrow, friends, please, because Jupiter loves truth and the moon loves emotion. Even if you get emotional, it's okay to speak the truth at this particular phase. Here's the Sabian symbol. I love it. A drowning man is being rescued. Are you the rescuee or are you being rescued? Wouldn't you just love to have someone, a fairy godmother, come in and just grant all your wishes and rescue you from your tribulations and trials? Yeah, I think we all have that feeling sometimes. Well, this is the cycle. We are either the drowning person or being rescued. And so pick your poison. But in any case, this has a lot of hope attached to it, this particular phase. Next up, this is the bigger phase. This is the redo phase. This happens to fall on Sunday, the 3rd, exactly at 10:23 in the morning. So when you wake up on Sunday, well, some of you have been probably up since dawn, but I usually get up pretty darn late in the day. 10:23 in the morning on Sunday the 3rd, that's when the sun and the moon exactly are square at 13 degrees of Sagittarius. And this is a fabulous Sabian symbol. It is the Great Pyramid and the Sphinx. The implication here, friends, is that, remember I'm talking about we all have a right to be here and to shine our light? That's based not just on our own egos, but on our spiritual ancestry. All of us are human beings that had mothers and fathers and grandparents and great-grandparents and great-great-grandparents and ancestors throughout the millennia. So this is a reminder that we're standing on the shoulders of giants. Our ancestors are helping us. If you're a medium, we all have mediumistic qualities, you know that. We'll be talking about that on Friday night when we're doing our message work. We all can do this. Tap in to the people who came before you, your spiritual ancestry. That's the Sabian symbol for this Sunday's energy. We have many of the same aspects as we have today. We have that closeness to Saturn and the sun, and we also have the emotion and compassion of Pisces. And here's the rub. Pisces is about the experience of the divine, right? Even if you don't believe in a God, you have transcendent experiences. That's Pisces in your chart. The philosophical calling of the spirit is called Sagittarius, I think. So Sagittarius is naming, Pisces is experiencing. These two energies come together on Sunday. So it's kind of a spiritual day. It happens to fall on a Sunday. Do something spiritual and take action on Sunday with this quarter cycle. All right. I'm going to, you're giving an inspired speech that day. Fabulous, Allie. You will be on fire. Perfect. Okay. A fairy rescue would be great, right? I love it. Transit children is an Aries. Okay. Thank you, Linnell, for that. Sorting out and purging decades old paperwork. Fabulous, Jamie. All right. You don't know why I know this. That's what I do all day, Joanne, right? It's like, ask me what I was doing on, let's see, I'm going to try to impress you. On January 28th of 1998, I was watching the news when, never mind. It's something to do with Bill Clinton. We all saw that press conference. Hi, Melody. Hi, Marcia. Okay, your faith will come through. I have faith too for you, Marcia. You have an Aries moon. Fabulous. You're on fire this week. And this year, Allie, what degree is it? Is it 19 degrees, I wonder? 19 degrees is the degree of the solar eclipse. 19 degrees. Hi, Tony. Oh, Dawn, how is your recovery? I'm sending you a lot of wishes for that, darling. Okay. All right. Good evening, Laura. All right. Yes. Okay. Amanda's coming on Friday. Yes. Fabulous. Yeah. Come on Friday. Come to the big retreat. Come anytime you can. I love doing offerings for you folks. All right, let's do some spiritual work. I have not been paying attention to the time. I've been chattering way too much, but I just love seeing you guys. I truly do. So, Elite Baby. Oh, how exciting. Wow, Rhonda, really? Okay. You're letting go of, you know what? You're at least trying to. It's always a struggle. Hi, dear friends. Hi, Patty. Hi, Leslie. Sharing. Oh, thank you for sharing. Sharing is caring. It's getting colder. And when you say it's windy here, and you mean Western New York? It's really, really crazy out there. And I am feeling better. Thank you, dear friends. No one's ever late. You're always here right on time. Big hugs to you. Okay, let's do a little spiritual work. All you need to say is, I want a reading. I close my eyes and I trust spirit, and we go. Let's go. Dear God, please allow me to serve. Please allow my words be filled with love, light, truth, inspiration, and healing for the highest and best as we align ourselves with the Holy Spirit. Amen. Okay, my thumb is with Tina Marie Walsh. Tina Marie Walsh. My thumb came to you, darling. All right, so as I'm tuning into your energy, Tina, I don't know if the screen changed or what. It's doing this really weird changing. Tina, as I'm tuning into you, I'm feeling that there's a gentleman around you in the living that you've been super concerned with his mobility or his hips or his legs or his feet. This is what I'm getting. And you may have been trying to convince, maybe this is always iffy when I do this type of, well, I'm just going to go with it. I trust that you've been trying to get him to maybe do some physical therapy or try to go to the doctor or work this out. And what I'm getting here about this person around you that you care about, he's going to acquiesce and finally take your advice. Because some of us, myself included, don't like to admit that we need a little help sometimes. But I'm feeling that his physicality is going to be improving regarding his mobility. And it might not be anything terribly difficult. It could be just, not that this is just plantar fasciitis, but this is what I'm getting with you trying to convince someone, Tina, to help themselves. That's number one. Number two, I'm getting a beautiful smell of lilacs with you, Tina. I don't know if you live where you have a lilac tree or something, but lilacs in Western New York usually come out in May. And I want to say by May, early May, first 2 weeks of May, there's a lot of creative excitement for you personally and your family or your friends who are like family. You might be doing some vacation or some sort of celebration. I'm getting the first 2 weeks in May. And then the other real highlight in 2024 is something to do with September. It's almost, we don't usually graduate in September, but there's some sort of big celebration like a graduation or a recognition as we get into the rest of the year, but highlighted in September, those 2 times. Those are both Venus ruled times of the year, by the way, Libra and Taurus. So some really good, juicy, positive celebratory things to look forward to from Miss Tina. All right. Number 2 tonight, I'm going to with, oh, I'm not kidding. Kathy Darnell. My thumb came to you, sweetheart. And I say sweetheart because she happens to be a dear friend, and I'm not playing nepotism to Kathy. Kathy, as I'm tuning into your energy tonight, I am seeing your, Kathy makes beautiful spiritual jewelry out of crystals and things. And I'm seeing you redoing some of the designs, wrapping, she calls them wrapping, and maybe doing, gosh, you have someone in mind that you're doing a special wrapping for. Okay, I'm trying too hard. There's some sort of fancy way to do the wire wrapping for your jewelry, Kathy, that you've been a little bit concerned about trying, but you can do it. It's like, I don't know anything about what you're what you do with the wrapping, but there's some sort of special technique that's a little tricky that you're perfecting it. And my hands are this way. It's kind of like a double, triple wrap. And Spirit is saying, please do more of this and please share them with others. You make them for friends and family, but it might be a good time for you to display and share them with the world because people need your healing jewelry. That's number one. Number two, Karen, our beloved Karen, is coming through here, and she's showing me like a rowboat. I don't know if the two of you were ever on a rowboat or a little kayak or a canoe or something, but she's talking about let her do a little bit more of the rowing for you. Sit back, enjoy, do your creativity, and trust that Karen is in top of the boat and she's taking the lead, because sometimes you're just tired, you want to be kind of carried on this beautiful riverboat, so to speak. She's talking about the boat. She's talking about the boat. And she's saying to trust what she's not saying to you, but the feeling, kinesthetic, mediumistic energy you're getting from her. In other words, she's not going to be talking to you as much in a mediumistic way. She's going to be showing you what to do. And she really wants you to share your gifts with as many people as possible, because you and she as a team did so much good in the world, and she wants her legacy to live through with you. So I'll leave that with you, dear friend, Kathy D. I hope that makes sense. All right. Yes, indeed, Annie. I know. I never know what I'm saying or doing when I do those mediumistic messages. Dear friends, I appreciate you being here with me tonight. Please consider coming to join me at the message mediumship class on Friday the 1st. And also check your emails if you're not a member of my email list. I'm going to be doing a free class on the eclipse in the next week or so to let you guys know a little bit more about the eclipse and how to prepare for it. It will be free. And please consider joining the CIA. It's a wonderful platform. I know many of you are already members, but there's just a potpourri of wonderful astrological wisdom and knowledge here at the CIA. So God bless you. Have a beautiful week. We'll see you next Wednesday at 8:30. Bye-bye now. Oh, wait, Leslie, you're right. Thank you. Leslie, you are so good. Every sign. You guys are so patient. I get too excited to see you, and then I forget them, like one of the most important things. Leslie, bless you, Leslie. I wrote it down in my little book. Here it goes. Okay, so this quarter cycle, friends, please, this is the best to last. The quarter cycle, beginning on Sunday, is a rebuilding cycle. It's an editing cycle. It's helping us get our stuff together that we wanted to implement on February 9th, right? So it's a quarter cycle. That means work, and more work. So for the Aries people, you're working on your long-term financial commitments. You're looking probably at taxes. You're probably looking at Aries. Debt, savings, taking care of your long-term financials. For Taurus or Taurus rising, this particular week ahead is about your partner. You're looking at your partner, you're supporting your partner, you're trying to become a better partner for your partner. You're not in a partnership, you're becoming closer to your BFFs. For Gemini, it's all about your health, taking care of yourself in a new way, using different tools, exercising, nutrition, breathing a lot more, Gemini. It's all about your health and health maintenance for this week. For Cancer or Cancer rising, this lunation this week is about you and your play and your creativity and your ability to tap into that inner child and trust and have faith in what's being guided towards you. For our Leo friends, our Leo rising is about your family. This lunation is about you taking the time to consolidate family issues and solving them to the best of your ability. All right, just taking action. If there's some forgiveness that has to take place in your family, Leo, take the initiative and do it. Reach out to those family members that you need to reboot. the relationships. For Virgo, it's all about your mind. It's all about your relationship with time, your schedule, getting into a better routine, and downturning the negative self-talk, Virgos. Okay, please do that this week. Take action on that. For you Libra risers or Libra sun signs, fantastic week for you to take a look at your income and your abundance. Turn your hobbies into a stream of greater abundance, for example. Take a look at the way you're making money. Is it true to your beliefs and your values? All eyes are on the Scorpio or Scorpio rising. You're feeling more vital. You're feeling more alive. You have more charisma. Enjoy it. Your leadership for our Scorpio friends. Sagittarius is kind of a quieter week for you. Spend some time regarding or retreating, praying, meditating, doing dream work, for example, Saggies. Capricorn, get out there and get social. That part of your chart's being activated. It's time to call up those friends that you've been too busy to have fun with and have some fun this week. For Aquarius or Aquarius rising, the lunation is activating your career, your leadership, your ability to be valid in the outer world, to take the lead, to be the boss in a very kind and funny and humorous way. For Pisces or Pisces rising, apply that beautiful mind of yours and say, what time is the next trip? This is about travel. This is about speaking your piece. It's about marketing yourself and spending time talking through your authentic voice. That's for our Pisces friends. Thank you, Leslie, for reminding me. Oh, hi, Hazel from the UK. God bless you for being here and everybody from being here. Gurjeet, hello, darling. I hope that situation is more resolved. I pray it is. And okay. Thank you very much, Marcia. I appreciate it. Love you all. Love you all and have a fantastic night. Okay, where to send our email to get the link? Okay, if you go on my website, there's a link to pay for that. This is it's not gonna be free. It's just a donation of $25, but you can get a link but go to my website and you can also private message me and I'll let you know where to find everything. Janine, hello. There you go. As above, so below, right? Happy birthday, this beautiful Pisces. I could talk to you guys all night, truly. All right. You're looking at the cruises today. Come to Alaska. We're going to be going on the 17th, Cindy. Okay. Come with me to Alaska. There's still room. Have a great week, friends. Love you guys. Bye.